Hormonal balance is a cornerstone of women's health, influencing everything from energy levels and mood to metabolism and reproductive function. As women enter their 30s, subtle yet significant changes begin to unfold within the intricate web of hormones that govern the body's vital processes. For many, these shifts pass unnoticed at first, but over time, they can contribute to a range of symptoms, some mild and fleeting, others more persistent and disruptive. Understanding the nature of these hormonal imbalances, their causes, and their potential effects is the first step toward reclaiming equilibrium and nurturing lifelong well-being. Hormones are chemical messengers produced by glands in the endocrine system, including the ovaries, thyroid, adrenal glands, and pituitary. They travel through the bloodstream, orchestrating complex processes such as growth, metabolism, mood regulation, and reproductive cycles. In a woman's 20s, hormonal levels tend to be relatively stable, but as the 30s arrive, fluctuations often become more pronounced, and imbalances can develop for a variety of reasons. One of the most common hormonal shifts in women after 30 involves estrogen and progesterone. These two hormones work in tandem to regulate the menstrual cycle and support fertility. With age, the ovaries gradually become less responsive, leading to changes in the production of both estrogen and progesterone. For some women, this manifests as irregular periods, heavier or lighter menstrual flow, or even missed cycles. Others may notice intensified premenstrual symptoms, such as mood swings, bloating, or fatigue. Beyond the reproductive hormones, the 30s can also bring changes in thyroid function. The thyroid, a butterfly-shaped gland at the base of the neck, produces hormones that regulate metabolism, energy, and body temperature. Subtle declines in thyroid hormone levels are not uncommon after the age of 30 and can result in symptoms like unexplained weight gain, sluggishness, dry skin, hair thinning, and increased sensitivity to cold. Conversely, an overactive thyroid may cause anxiety, rapid heartbeat, weight loss, and insomnia. The adrenal glands, which sit atop the kidneys, are another critical player in hormonal health. Responsible for producing cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, as well as other hormones like DHEA, the adrenals respond dynamically to physical and emotional stressors. Chronic stress in the 30s and beyond can lead to elevated cortisol levels, which in turn can disrupt sleep, dampen immune function, and promote abdominal weight gain. Over time, prolonged stress may even contribute to adrenal fatigue, leaving women feeling perpetually tired and unable to recover fully from daily demands. Insulin, the hormone that controls blood sugar levels, can also become problematic during the 30s. Lifestyle factors such as poor diet, lack of physical activity, or significant weight gain can increase the risk of insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's cells become less responsive to insulin signals. This not only raises the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, but can also impact reproductive health by contributing to conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome or PCOS. PCOS is characterized by irregular periods, excess androgen levels, and the development of small cysts on the ovaries, and it is a leading cause of infertility among women of reproductive age. The signs and symptoms of hormonal imbalance are as varied as the hormones themselves. Many women report changes in mood, such as increased anxiety, irritability, or feelings of depression. Sleep disturbances become more common, with difficulties falling or staying asleep. Weight management can become an uphill battle, especially when hormonal shifts affect metabolism or appetite. Skin may become more prone to acne or dryness, and hair may thin or shed more easily. Libido can wax and wane, and some women experience vaginal dryness or discomfort during intimacy. It's important to recognize that these symptoms are not simply an inevitable part of aging, nor are they something women must endure in silence. Hormonal imbalances can often be identified through careful evaluation by a healthcare provider, who may recommend blood tests to assess levels of key hormones such as estrogen, progesterone, thyroid hormones, insulin, and cortisol. A thorough medical history and discussion of symptoms can also help pinpoint the underlying causes. Addressing hormonal imbalances often begins with lifestyle changes. Nutrition plays a pivotal role, as the body requires a steady supply of vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats to synthesize hormones and maintain balance. A diet rich in whole grains, lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, and omega-3 fatty acids can support endocrine health. Limiting processed foods, sugar, and caffeine can help stabilize blood sugar and reduce inflammation. Regular physical activity also helps regulate hormones, improve mood, and promote restful sleep. Stress management is another vital aspect of hormonal health. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, yoga, deep breathing, or journaling can help lower cortisol levels and support emotional resilience. Ensuring adequate sleep, both in quantity and quality, is essential, as the body carries out crucial hormonal repairs and resets during restful nights. In some cases, medical intervention may be necessary. For example, women experiencing significant thyroid dysfunction may require hormone replacement therapy. Those with PCOS may benefit from medications that regulate ovulation or manage insulin resistance. Hormonal contraceptives can be used to address irregular cycles or severe premenstrual symptoms, though these should be discussed carefully with a healthcare provider to weigh the benefits and risks. Remember, if you like it, give it a like, subscribe, and look at the links in the description to see the gifts we left. So, natural supplements such as vitamin D, magnesium, or adaptogenic herbs are sometimes recommended to support hormonal balance, but it is important to use these under the guidance of a qualified practitioner. Self-medicating with over-the-counter supplements can sometimes do more harm than good. Ultimately, the journey through hormonal changes in the 30s is highly individual. Genetics, lifestyle, underlying health conditions, and even environmental exposures can all influence how and when hormonal imbalances arise. Staying attuned to one's body, tracking symptoms, and maintaining regular checkups with a healthcare provider are key steps in managing these transitions. Knowledge is power. By understanding the ways in which hormones shift after the age of 30, women can make informed choices to support their health and well-being. With proactive care, it is possible not only to manage symptoms, but to thrive during this transformative stage of life. The path to balance begins with awareness, compassion for oneself, and a commitment to holistic health, so that every woman can continue to feel her best inside and out at every age.